Hello, and welcome to another installment of people wondering whether they are the a-holes. Today, a young woman wonders whether she was in the wrong for telling her boyfriend that spending Christmas with his family was a sacrifice. This is what she wrote.
I, 26 female, spent the 22nd to the 26th of December with my boyfriend's, Luke, family, staying at his parents' house along with his sister, her husband, and their kids. Was a long few days to say the very least. It's very cramped quarters, 3 bedrooms and 1 full bathroom, and very different to my own family's Christmas. Luke's family, his mother especially, are not my biggest fan, which is totally fair, as we're all very different. His niece and nephew are unruly. They eat food that I don't. All in all, not what I would call a good time. Nevertheless, I went to Christmas at Luke's request and tried my best to make sure I was not a burden or embarrassment to Luke while he tried to spend time with his family.
Let's pause for a moment. All right, so, unless Luke is a complete fool and selfish, there's no way a boyfriend or girlfriend can fail to know that their family doesn't like their partner. It's always a delicate balance when your family doesn't like your partner, since it can be difficult knowing who to support in which situation. Let's see what happens and how Luke handles it.
Today we left to go home, and tomorrow I will be going to see my mother for a few days before returning for New Year's, when Luke and I will be attending my friend's party. The party is a black tie event that Luke is not looking forward to, as he doesn't know or like anyone going besides me.
Let's pause briefly again. So, Luke has made it clear that he doesn't enjoy hanging out with his girlfriend's friends. Boy, we can see it coming from a mile away. Let's see what he does next.
In the car on the way home, Luke joked that he really wasn't looking forward to going to the party. I joked back that I made a sacrifice going to his family for Christmas, so now it was his turn. And at least the party was only a few hours. Luke got offended that I said seeing his family was a sacrifice and asked if I really meant that. I said yes, I did. Obviously I did, since I pretty much subsisted on coffee for 3 days. His niece ruined a piece of my personalized luggage set, and his family clearly don't like me. I said I was happy to go for him, and I would do it again, but it wasn't enjoyable for me beyond seeing him happy. This was apparently deeply offensive, as he said he felt like he'd had a nice family Christmas, and that I'd ruined the memories now that he knew I was pretending the whole time. I'm a bit confused as to how he would think I legitimately enjoyed being cold, hungry, and having no privacy for days on end, and not being with my family for Christmas. But either way, it was a choice I was happy to make for him, and it's not the end of the world. I don't see how I'm the H for pointing out, humorously and with no malice, that I made a sacrifice for Luke, but he's been cold to me since I said it. Am I missing something here?
Yes, you are. You're missing the fact that you're dating a big baby. Luke is either too self-absorbed to notice that his family does not like you, or he chooses to ignore it. As one commenter points out, Luke needs to grow up. How can he think that it's okay for him to point out that your thing sucks, and not equally okay for you to point out that his thing sucks? Luke should understand that relationships require compromise and sacrifice. Otherwise, he shouldn't be in a relationship to begin with. If you like the content, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and do all those nice things to help us grow. We'll see you in the next installment.